Hello and welcome everyone. Icse and ISE topics are discussed thoroughly in my channel. My name is Reshmi Mukherjee, as you all know, and yes, I am very fond of uploading videos from different chapters, different topics which are important for you, which can come in the exam, and I have followed different question patterns. So I have already discussed all of that with you, and today what I am going to discuss is a bit of tense. See, grammar portion is also, of course, very important. So we will do that, discuss that so that it can help you writing answers. And yes, this grammar portion, other than ICC, ISC students, everybody can follow and see how far your tense portion is clear. Okay, so without any delay, let's begin. Everyone, let's practice. This is grammar portion for everyone to check whether you are prepared with your grammar skills or you have to practice them, just brush them up a bit. So let's begin. Fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verbs given in the brackets. Have you ever, very easy it is, I think everybody will be able to answer. Have you ever dashed such a beautiful scene? The verb over here is see. What form of see will it be? The participle form, isn't it? Because have is the word over here. It will be have you ever seen. What dash your father feel about this year's budget? Verb is do. So this is the first form of verb. What does your father feel about this year's budget? Alright. Next, he scratched his head and dashed for a moment. He scratched his head. So scratched is your hint. What would be the verb over here? It would also be in which tense? In the past tense. So it will be he scratched his head and thought for a moment. Alright. I hope these three are clear. Let's move to the fourth one. When I reached the temple, a group of people dash hymns. So what were they doing? A group of people were at that time, no? It is a continuous tense. It should be a continuous tense because that time he saw them doing it, right? They hadn't finished it yet. So chanting hymns. Okay. They dashed the work before the teacher entered the class. So before the teacher entered, this you have to be very careful about. Teacher entered. So before that they were doing something. That has to be before the past. So something that is done before simple past is past perfect. So it is they had finished the work before the teacher entered the class. So had finished over here. After school, we dash and dash our parents about this incident in the class. So two dash are there, two verbs are there. After school, we dash and dash our parents about this incident. So after school we went and dash. Told. Went and told, are they correct? After school we had gone and told our parents. First had gone, then told. So you can write that also. After school we had gone and told our parents about this incident in the class. But yes, if you write after school we went and told our parents about this incident, that will also be correct. Alright, next, number 7. The students dash answers to all our questions. So students, first thing that we have to take care of here is students, which is plural. So the students give answers to all our questions. No, this is a single incident that had happened. So the students gave answers to all our questions. By October next year, we dashed in the new house. So next year, no, this would be future. So by October next year, we will have settled in the new house. Something I told you, no, this is the present, future perfect tense. Why? Sometime later this will already be done. So sometime later will have settled. Okay. Rohan dashed all the biscuits. There is nothing to eat now. So now, before he had eaten. So Rohan ate all the biscuits because two actions. One, eat now, present, and past. Nothing past and then again past perfect. So only present is given. So it will be simple past. One before the simple past is simple present is simple past. So Rohan ate all the biscuits. There is nothing to eat now. Number 10. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. This is always what we have learned. Makes Jack a dull boy. So it is going to be makes. Next, coming to the second and the last exercise. I hope last 10 all were correct. Let's see. And you also write to me in the comment section how much you have scored. So let's come to exercise 2. Choose the correct option and fill the blank. You dash bought have been buying a lot of books since a year. You have to choose the correct answer. This is just for practice. Don't think this is ICC, CBSE, just for practice. You dash have been buying a lot of books. You bought a lot of books since a year? No, you have been buying. Why? Because since a year is given. No, since a year means continuous. We dash finished, have finished our lunch half an hour ago. So we half an hour ago finished it, right? So we have finished is in the immediate past. So the answer would be we have finished, immediate past. Mr. Rao's family dash will have gone to Australia next week. So next week it is talking about. So but not by the next week. So Mr. Rao's family will be going to Australia next week. It is not saying that by next week Mr. Rao's family will be in Australia. No. Then it would have been will have gone to Australia. It is just saying Mr. Rao's family will go there next week. So simple past, simple future, so will be going. Alright. She dashed ill for a week last month. So she was ill for a week last month. So it is not past perfect, isn't it? At that time she was ill. No separate action that before this that had happened. So she was ill for a week last month. So first four, I think it's clear to you. If it is not clear, do write to me in the comment section, and also don't forget to hit the like button. Coming to the next three, the train dash had left before we reached the station. This is very easy. The train, I have always discussed this, right? The train had left the station before we had left before we reached the station, because before we reached that had happened. So past and before that action, what had happened? Train had left. Okay. Shh, be quiet. John dash. So at that moment he is sleeping. That's why I am saying no talking. So it is going to be John is sleeping. Number 7. Every Monday, Sally dash has driven her kids to football practice. Every day, that is habitual truth. Every day she is doing this. So drives. This is a habitual truth, is always present. Simple present. Next, we'll move to the next part, which is question number 8, 9 and 10. I guess these are the last three. Let's do it. Helicopters dash over the city when the Prime Minister visited. So helicopters at that time they were flying, no? So it will be helicopters were flying. We are talking about what was happening at that particular moment, continuous tense. So were flying. Next, Sam dash has been wore the same pair of jeans since last week. So see that Sam person is wearing continuously this one for the last week totally since. So it is going to be has been wearing. Continue. Even now he is doing that. There are a lot of clouds. It dash soon. So it will rain soon. It will have rained, not possible. In the future it can rain, right? So it will rain. Simple future tense. So that's all the 10 sentences. I hope most of you have done it correctly, and do write to me how much it was and whether this needs to be a little more difficult or a little easier as you want. You know the levels when you play games like easy, moderate and difficult, tough or whatever it is. Whichever level you think this one is and which level you want to write to me in the comment section. That's all. Hope to meet you in my next video, and yes, bye bye, and hit the like button. Don't forget and subscribe.